Good morning, guys. It is 7:40 a.m. So it's not even that late. So like we're gonna finish uploading the video because the weird thing is I put it on last night and it was like 286 minutes remaining, and now it's 36 minutes remaining. That's weird. So good morning. I'm trying to wait for the fog to burn off a little bit before we actually start on the road and get going. But basically, it's time to leave. It's 8 o'clock. We get 12 hours. It's 8 o'clock. Still to get gas. No, I don't know if I have to get gas. Maybe. I mean, the whole island is definitely bigger than 300 kilometers, I think. I think what we're going to do is take my laptop on the road and see if we can get better Wi-Fi in there. Because the internet down here in the middle of nowhere is not that stable or great. It's alright though. That's a-okay. But look at the fog. Look at that fog. Fog or the water? I don't want that fog. So hopefully that's gonna start to burn off. You know, I always found I get the best sleep down here. I don't know what it is, like the country air probably, but I always got a really restful sleep. So it may be like 8 o'clock in the morning and it may seem like I'm not awake, but I'm feeling rested. And that's like amazing because it hasn't happened in forever. Let's go on the road, steal a coffee. Get Wi-Fi. Oh, heated seats. You will be nice this morning. High. No, like I'm putting it on high. Not like well, hello. But I mean, like, I'm putting it on high. All right, so we stopped. We stole a coffee. Now we're gonna head. I don't know where I'm headed. I really don't know where I'm going. Let's use our GPS. How's that? So I really don't know where I'm going. We'll figure it out though. I know there's a place that I can get to. I just don't know how to get there. So let's try and start this journey. Yeah, it's still hecka foggy, but hey, that's all right. We can we'll figure it out. You know, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. By the time I get where I want to go, I'm sure the fog will have burned off, which is exciting because, you know, this is the first time I've ever been around this trail that I remember, except for when I was like 5 or 6 and we stopped for a moose. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to stopping for a moose, but not into a moose. That makes sense. There's the not fog. That's what I was looking for. That's all right. We can deal with that. Yeah. Yeah. This is exciting. I'm going on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure. So we're gonna go towards Cleveland, I think. I don't know if that's the right way to go. That's the way we're gonna go, because I think this will take me up and around. Yeah, that makes sense. Besides, like when you go along the places that not many people go, it's easier to find a spot to pull off and take pictures. So we found our way. Apparently I was going back the way I came, just a different way. So we're on the way that we're supposed to be on. And I'd like to pull off and stop a couple of places, but I got a big truck right on my rear. And I hate that because it's dangerous to tailgate people, especially when big trucks tailgate people. Cabotrail, Sea Dolphins, shallots. Whatever shallots are. Hey, the truck turned off, I think. Yes, it did. Yes! No more tailgating big trucks. I like that. That's hopefully gonna make for a nicer drive rather than being tailgated by a giant 45-ton truck. It was like a 16-wheeler. I don't know if they exist, but we'll take it. I know if I was up here last week, there'd be better colors, but this is still great. Like, there's a big mountain that's like right to the very right of me, and that's really cool. And I'm gonna be driving up that mountain. All right, we're gonna make our first stop, Fort Hood, because I need gas. Or it's probably actually a good idea to get gas, you know, just in case. All right, where's this Ultramar here? Okay, Ultramar. Hopefully they take Value Max. That'd be cool. Perfect. Cabotrail 125 kilometers. Cabotrail starts in 125 kilometers. It's gonna be a one heck of a drive. I could get really nice shots of the mountains if the power lines weren't in the way. Damn power lines. All right, let's figure this out. Keep driving. I mean, there's a lot of really nice vistas, but there's power lines in the way. And the angle that they're at, you can't put your camera down and zoom to cut them out. So we'll figure it out. I mean, this is only like, we barely started this journey. I know pretty soon here I gotta stop and get some fuel for myself because I'm getting hungry. It's like 11 o'clock, but I'm hungry. And I should stop and get some food for myself pretty soon. I think in Inverness. We're halfway to Inverness right now, so I think I'll stop at a place called Inverness. Find something there. I don't know what to eat. I don't know if there's Tim Hortons in Inverness? In Inverness. I hope there is, because that'll be really convenient if there is. But if not, we'll find something. I'm positive they have food in Inverness. That looks like something to eat. Let's go get a sub. I think I'm feeling like a sub. A sub of something. Where did my wallet go? Because I need to pay for it. I left my car and I was like, oh wait, I don't have my wallet because I don't need to keep my keys really on me because they need to be, you know, just in proximity of the car and then they're good. So let's go. I was hoping there's a Tim Hortons. There doesn't look to be like a Tim Hortons, but I think there's a Robin's Donuts. So maybe after my sub, I can go down and see what that Robin's Donuts coffee is like. Real pizza and subs. Well, I would hope it's not fake pizza. I think I'm gonna be and try their clubhouse. This is a nice place. Nice and quiet and small. I don't think I'd ever live here though. I'd live more in the country. This is a little too towny for me. I mean, it's a small town, but it's still a town. Hi, puppy. I don't know who you are. Seem to be nice though. Just walking around. Wow. You get an amazing meal here. A very tightly packed but amazing meal. Bravo to you, I say. How was it feel? So I just saw my first moose warning sign that there are moose in this area and that I should watch out. I'm watching out. I've got my eyes open. I don't think we'll see any moose. I honestly don't. I wish we would. That'd be pretty cool. I just don't want to see them on top of my car. Although moose are so tall that my car might actually go under them. Well, yeah, actually, because in Newfoundland, when we were there was a moose that was as tall as the van. Like his legs were as tall as the van, and the car is shorter than the van. So it's possible. Not very likely, but it's possible. You know that you're in the middle of nowhere when I legitimately just saw a sign that said Adult Square Dance, Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. I'd say we're in the country now. Look at that. I don't want to give away too much of what I'm taking pictures of, but like, that's really nice. Just some of the vistas and some of the scenes and colors is just like, I know it would have been better, like I said last week, but this is gorgeous still. Like, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're on the Cabot Trail, it says. So we're gonna go Marguerite Harbor, Cheticamp, Pleasant Bay, and then around. So like, we're gonna stick by the ocean until we get to the Highlands National Park. And this way, the Highlands National Park should be really, really nice. Like, we'll get there at the right time, it'd be even nicer. That's exciting, because that's what I came here for, is the Highlands National Park, to do the Cabot Trail and get those, you know, get the Skyline Trail. I want to hike the Skyline Trail, because that's where that famous shot of Cape Breton Highlands is, off of the Skyline Trail. Oh my god, Tim Hortons 25 minutes ahead in Cheticamp. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go to Tim Hortons in 25 minutes. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's a good thing. Oh my god, I see it! I see it! It's noon and I'm in Cheticamp. Cheticamp? Well, it's half French. Tim Hortons, toujours place. Service à Voltant. Service à Voltant. Voltant service, I want. Just regular service. Is there a drive-thru? I don't think there is. No drive-thru Tim Hortons? What is this, Matt? No, there is a drive-thru, never mind. Entering Cape Breton Highlands National Park of Canada. Yeah, I'm really excited. Okay. She said I can't feed wildlife. I knew that. So there's a bunch of trails and a bunch of things, and we're gonna spend some of our day here. And I'm really, really excited. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is crazy. Okay, so we don't want to go to the Cheticamp campground. One of the things that we want to do when we're here is the Skyline Trail. I gotta pull over and take a picture. This is crazy. I'm actually gonna leave my camera on and then just stop and take pictures. Okay, trails. Alright, let's go for a trail hike, or one of these trail hikes anyway. Take a camera, vlog it, because why the heck not? You're supposed to make noise, so it's a good excuse. Look at how nice this is. This is super, super duper nice. It's apparently coyote territory. You have to act big and all that stuff. There's a duck. You're a pheasant or a quail or something. I also should have a big solid walking stick. So let's see if we can find one of those. I'm sure there's somewhere along this trail. I'm actually gonna go back for a second and get my phone just in case. I mean, like, the chances of me running into anything that's not a bird are like very slim, but I want to be able to like call, you know. See? coyote habitat. So I'm gonna go grab my phone and then we're gonna go back in there. So let's find a big rocking stick, or a walking stick, not a rocking stick. What the heck is a rocking stick? Guys, I think I found a big stable walking stick. That's a long drop, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's keep walking and not falling off the edge. There you go, that way I can carry both cameras, my walking stick, and that's it, and still walk. Actually helps with balance too, that's weird. Didn't expect that. It's got like a shoulder crook, and then another shoulder crook, or a hand crook, or whatever you want to call it, crook. It's really nice though. Nice, and it's pretty, and there's a big brook down there. And I think that's where we're going, or like some waterfall or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I think everything has to be immediate. This isn't the only trail I want to go on though. There's another one, that's the next one, it's called the Skyline Trail. And you know when you see like the big picture of Cape Breton, like when you picture Cape Breton, if you Google Cape Breton, then like, that's one of the very first pictures that will come up. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at the beautiful. Look at the beautiful. Man, I wish there was someone else here like Chelsea or Lauren or someone that could take pictures and like share this experience. Like, I mean, look at that. There's a mountain up there. And after, I want to say, after spending both time by the ocean and in the shadow of a mountain, I'd much, much rather the mountain. Because, I don't know, I've always been more of a woods person myself. So, oh look, another quail. Those are quails, right? I think they're quails. I don't know what else they could be. Birds of some kind. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me? Sir? Hello? Sir, what are you? Do you mind telling me what you are? I think it's quail. I don't mind seeing quails. I wouldn't like to see a coyote or a bear or moose. I mean, it'd be okay to see, but like, I don't have any knives right now, and I have a big stick. That's about it. That ain't gonna stop no moose. Neither is a knife. Well, I'll admit I wasn't the best prepared to come do this, but I'm doing it anyway. I didn't even change in my hiking boots because I figured, oh yeah, it's just a trail. And then like, this is the trail. There's lots of rocks. These shoes aren't made for rocking, so that's what they won't do. Whoa, that stick is rocking on my shoulder, I'll tell you that much. Take a seat for half a second and tie my shoe. My flat foot walker shoe. I'm gonna have bruises on the bottom of my feet, I betcha. Apparently this like place has waterfalls somewhere, and that's where we're going. It's the waterfalls. I always gotta go to waterfalls. But I mean, look at this. Look at this beauty. It's crazy. The brooks are getting bigger. That must mean the waterfall is getting closer. I think it is. That's what it does mean. I don't know. Let's keep hiking. I've been hiking for like 40 minutes. I dare say we're getting closer anyway. Maybe not fully there yet, but you know. Let's sit down and take a breather for 2 seconds. Because hiking upwards is not an easy time. Not for me anyway. And yes, I realize I'm hiking up a mountain and came here to hike up mountains. So, see, the thing is, the funny thing about that is I have like hiking shoes in the back of my car, and I have no idea why I didn't think about that, but my feet hurt. Let's keep walking. Oh yeah, look at that. We weren't even a couple of minutes away. Boy, does that seem refreshing. But going down there would mean having to get back up, which I'm feeling a little too lazy to do right now. So also that, there's no clear way down there. It's just kind of like cliff face, another cliff face. Yeah, all right. Let's get back down to my car and go on another trail. Hopefully the walkout will seem much shorter. I think it will. I have a feeling that it's going to be like, well, you know, all these things and stuff. And this is a trail. It was like 45 minutes to get in here, but I bet you it'd be 10 to get out. It was actually like 45 minutes to an hour to hike. I didn't expect that. Oops. Next thing is called the Skyline Trail. This is really nice. And we're almost back. We just crossed the second bridge of 5. Mr. Quail, tell me a tale, or are you too chicken? Haha. Apparently graduated to dad jokes. That's what I got. That's what I moved up to. From bad jokes to dad jokes, which are bad jokes. Excuse me, sir. Look at that, it's bridge 3. Bridge 3? Yeah, third bridge out of 5. I think there's 5 bridges. There could be 4. There's more than 3. But it's so peaceful. That's the thing. It's really nice. It's really peaceful. But if there's coyotes going to be anywhere, this is where they're going to be. Because it's not like super thick or steep, but it is still brush and forest. Goodbye, walking stick. You've been kind to me. We need to have a walking stick for a while. But now we're going to go back to the car and go on a different trail. A trail that I actually came here to go on. That's where I want to be. This one right here, the skyline. Let's go for a little walk. So apparently this is coyote habitat as well. I just saw a couple of people and they saw no moose or no bear. I said, I'll stay away from the bear, I'll take the moose though. I guess this trail's between 2 and 3 hours and it's 3 o'clock right now. I guess this is the skyline before the skyline? I don't know. It's this way anyway. Habitat the coyote. Okay, so I'm here. Skyline Trail. I don't know if I want to go left or right. We'll figure it out. This is definitely a more efficient way to carry things. Just it's a backpack and I've got it strapped, and it's definitely more comfortable. Here's the fork in the road. We're gonna go left. Because left takes us closer to the sea, and the look-off points that I want. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. In that order. I'm right there. We need to go this way. Let's go. This is more of a place that I expect to see the moose in the wide open pastures, or whatever they call them. I haven't seen any yet though. What's this contraption? Moose keep out. This enclosure. Forestry growth in the absence of moose. Huh. So this was, I don't know. I don't see much difference. That was only 6 years ago. 2007 that thing was put up. Forest regrowth in the absence of moose. I don't think we're going to see any moose here. Not with the construction going on. Moose-struction, destruction, construction. I understand what they're doing. They're planting 30,000 trees over the next 4 years, and they're building a 5-hectare exclosure to keep the moose away. Trying to regrow some of the trees on the mountains. I guess I can respect that. But where are all the moose? They keep talking about these moose, and there's so many of them, and destroying all the trees, but I don't see anything. I don't see one of them. I guess those people saw a moose and a calf, so they're around, I guess, so maybe I spoke too soon. I gotta be quiet. Those are moose tracks. So they're around here somewhere. Moose. Where are you, moose? Moose. That's the shot I came here for. Excuse me, you're wildlife. What are you? I want to disappoint, but I look to be a pigeon. Looks to be like a different boardwalk. Let's go across the different boardwalk. This is like, there's like a 65-meter drop to the ocean, I guess. So this is there was an option to go the other way, but I want to check it this way first. Look at this. Look at this, mountains. Friggin' mountains. I love mountains. I really do. I'm afraid of heights, but I love mountains. Makes a lot of sense. That's alright though, it doesn't need to make sense. Wow, this is quite the view. I'm afraid of heights. I didn't think I would ever get down this far. And so we're going down even further because why not? And we're here, so might as well. I just keep thinking about the guy with the bucket and the paint. All those steps all the way down, all the way around. Yeah. Now all the way back up. Back up isn't as bad, it's just going down. Kept thinking they're just steps, they're just steps. Long hike up. Maybe we'll even see a moose this way. But I was like, you know what? I'm afraid of heights, but I'm here, and what's the worst that's gonna happen? Yeah, there's no railings, and the wind might be a little high, but that's alright. People have done it before, and people will do it again. So why can't I be one of those people? And I faced my fears, and I got an awesome shot, or a couple of awesome shots, and it was really, really nice. But I'm also really, really tired now. tripping over rocks apparently. It's a mix between the hiking, the climbing, and the adrenaline that came from being that high with no guardrails around you. 65 feet on either side. You're just standing there on a wooden platform. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not base jumping, but maybe I'll try that next. I don't know. There's another look off coming up here in a second, I think. Whew. I'm getting tired. All my legs are. I could use a drink. A nice stiff drink. No, none of that stuff. Coffee. Water. Water. Hey, look, there's part of that moose enclosure. I know that I'm close, although I'm really dehydrated. And that's not a good thing. Should have planned this better. Here's some coyote poop for you. Let's get out of here. See a sign. I have never been happier to see a sign. It's right up here. Right up here. What does it say? Tell me what it says. I can't read the sign from behind. Oh. Sign. Hello, sign. Nice to see you. Moose warning? What's this sign say? Oh. It's a long way I just walked. I think I go this way anyway, but this looks really familiar. Maybe it's on both sides. No, I'm going back this way. Almost took me in a loop again. I almost walked this loop twice by accident. That's not happening. Stay alert. Stay safe. Yeah, because these are the four-wheeler tracks. There's a couple of four-wheelers earlier. I remember that now. Okay. He said you go left, but that didn't make sense because I thought there was another look up. But apparently there isn't. Okay. Just imagine all this walking and my Fitbit battery is dead. Oh, well. Now I'm headed out and I'm going back to my car and then I'm going to sit and I'm going to have a drink. A nice, stiff. I'm just kidding. I had a coffee. House, I'm glad you were here, but I'll be glad to leave you in a second. Let's go back. There it is, just around the corner. There it is, just around the corner, I think, I hope. I'm pretty sure it's just around the corner. Ah. There it is. There it is. Relief of sitting down is just so much closer. It's so close. It's so close. Even watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Ah. Okay. Oh, my legs are on fire. They're on fire! Oh god, I can't even move them. It's gonna take a second. I don't think I've been ever more exhausted in my life. Everything hurts. Literally everything. And it takes a gratuitous amount of energy to move anything. Dear God, ow. Tie shoes. I put this one on first because it was closer to my body and moving hurts. I'm ashamed that we didn't get to see much more of the Cabot Trail, but there are going to be other days that the Cabot Trail will be here and we will be able to see it then. It was a great photo adventure. It's not over. Still got tomorrow. Now I gotta focus on taking a second and getting back. I don't expect there to be much more pictures tonight, but man, I'm still gonna drive it. It's actually longer to come back the way I came first. I mean, look at this stuff. Look at how nice that is. Look at that. Holy crap. I'm gonna stop in here and take some pictures. Alright, it's telling me to use a low gear. Looks like we got a Vista. Oh wow. That's a heck of a Vista. If I ever saw one. That's quite the Vista, I would say. Hasta la vista. That doesn't even make any sense. Alright. 50. Alright. Let's slow it down a little bit. 50. 50, they say. I remember it turned like this, and then I went over a bridge and went to Sydney. That was last year sometime. And that wasn't up here. This is something totally different. Totally different. My ears are popping as I'm going down. For a second. I gotta change this battery. Look at that view though. My God, look at that view. Look at that, a fresh and full battery. I'm glad I came prepared. No water, but I brought an extra battery. Oh, smart me. I had to put my emergency brake on because that downhill slope is pretty downhill. Take back what I said about not expecting to get many more pictures. This ain't over till the fat lady sings and I'm the only one here. By default, by definition, that means I'm either a woman, which I'm not, or that it's not over. Because this full moon, man, I just got a really cool shot. Like, the full moon is like, you know, right over there. See it? Really full. You probably can't see it, but the perspective I was at, it was just like perfect. I had the rest of my clubhouse sandwich and some of my fries and drank half the coffee that I had, so I'm good to go. I'm good to take more pictures. The only thing is we're losing light. So, oh, I gotta use a low gear. Okay. And slow down to 50. It's gonna do this to me again. Hills and hills and hills. Alright. Look at this. Really cool. Not even a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm actually more impressed with it than I am nerve-wracked. It's pretty damn cool. See, if we had this, but with more light, then I could actually take a actual photo of it and have it turn out really good. But without the light, it's just not worth trying to pull over to the side of the road and take a photo of it, right? Because I could pull over like right there, but nah. Look at that, and look at the full moon. You can't see it because it's a full moon, but like, man. The worst thing about this, it was just totally a first world problem, not even really a problem. I don't have any cell phone service. But I mean, I'm on the side of a friggin' mountain. Like, you know. So it's kind of expected. Keeping a wide open eye for moose, I'm telling you. Ain't none of these messers getting on my car. Plus I want to be able to stop and record just in case. Well, I think it's safe to say that unless a wild moose appears, I was about to say a tame moose, but unless a wild moose appears, I think this is the end of nice and pretty vistas, because it's getting dark out. We're losing light, and that means that the picture adventure is over. There's still vlogs, but like picture adventure for the most part, unless a tame wild moose appears. That I think it's pretty much over for now. We still have to go back tomorrow, so. This is a surprise. A red light in the middle of nowhere. A red light in the middle of nowhere. They're redoing the roads, I guess, so I gotta stop at the stop line, and then we can keep going. You don't have to wait for it to turn green, you just gotta stop at the stop line. Do. See how long it takes to go. Not very long. Let's keep going. I'm glad they're redoing the road because it was probably terrible. See, the thing is, like, you don't need to tell me, show me a sign to tell me that I'm leaving the the park property, because there are certain points that you go back and you leave the park property, but you don't need to tell me that because the road tells itself. Like, the quality of the road just tells itself. Now, if it was all this torn up cement, that'd be better than what it actually is. What it actually is torn up cement and then big piles of gravel, and torn up cement and then piles of gravel. There we go. Back on the high paved cement. That's what it is. We've still got 2.5 hours left to go. 2 hours more of this. Hopefully no stopping for a moose. I kind of want to, but like if there is a moose, I'd like to stop for it. But if there isn't a moose, that's okay too. I'm finally back in town. I just stopped at Tim Hortons for a second. And it's funny. I just wanted to show you this. I felt bad for doing a bad parking job. And then I looked at the person beside me. Whatever. Mine was more whatever, I'll fix it in a second, but that's been there for a while. So, really whatever. Now it's time for some visiting. They're gonna want to know how my trip went, plus my laptop's out here. So, time to do some visiting. Yeah, I'm making stuff. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna eat that stuff, I'm gonna edit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's 11:43 p.m. and I'm starting editing now. That's alright though, because tomorrow we don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to, well, we do have to go home, but like we don't have to go home right away, basically, which is an amazing thing. Oh, this is bubbling. That's nice. So we're gonna go to bed shortly, and we will see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this adventure. It's amazing. It's friggin' awesome pictures. Keep an eye out on Flickr. I'm sure I'll update when it's done. Like crazy awesome stuff. So thank you for sticking around and watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Alright, that was a little weak. We're gonna do that again. Good night.